Welcome to CFC Fan TV. Now, before I start this video properly, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you. I am so grateful to every single one of you who has listened to my podcast, given it a review, written a nice comment. I really cannot thank you enough. I'm so pleased with the way that it's gone down, and so pleased that some of you listened. There will be another one coming up next week. But before then, we have a huge match against Crystal Palace coming up. I cannot wait to get to Selhurst Park tomorrow. It's going to be good. I like going there. It's a really, really good atmosphere. It's a good old-fashioned ground. And I'm convinced that we are going to win. And in the spirit of my conviction, I'm going to now give you my 5 reasons why Chelsea smash Crystal Palace tomorrow. Point 1, the reason that we're going to win at Selhurst Park tomorrow is because we always do. Crystal Palace have been a bit of a thorn in our side at Stamford Bridge, but at Selhurst Park we are generally pretty emphatic. Aside from a 1-0 defeat that I can remember, I think Tony Pulis was their manager, which would have been, what, 2014? Yeah, it was just before I went to the World Cup, actually. Apart from losing 1-0 down there then, which was a pitiful day, I think our record there has been pretty good. Last year we got a 1-0 win, which was huge because it was in amongst that run that we went on where we clinched the league title, really. Diego Costa scored from a Cesar Azpilicueta cross, if I remember correctly. It was freezing. In fact, it may have actually been one of the first videos that I ever vlogged on this channel. The previous year, which was a terrible year to remember for Chelsea fans, one of the best days that we had was going to Palace. I think we won 3-0. I can remember Williams scoring in front of us, again in the rain. Our record down at Selhurst Park is pretty good, and I cannot see that changing tomorrow. I think we've lost 1 in 8 down there, and there is no reason that that doesn't become 1 in 9 tomorrow. Point 2 is form. When you're pointless and goalless after 7 games, the last thing in the world you want to do is welcome the champions to your home ground. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I cannot see this being an issue because our form, although it hasn't been as electric as we would hope, it's been okay. You know, we're steady, we're picking up points generally. I know we lost to City, but I'm convinced that we will bounce back to winning ways. And they just cannot find a win for love nor money. On top of that, Christian Benteke, who is probably their most lethal goalscorer, is still out. And on top of that, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who is their best player, is ineligible. So I really cannot see this one changing. We are just going to be too good for them. And the form that we're in, compared to the form that they are in, suggests there will only be one winner come this time tomorrow. Combine that with the fact that their last goal was scored by Patrick van Aanholt back in May, I really can't see this one being an issue. I'm convinced that Palace are going to secure a very unwanted record and lose 9 in a row. To add to Palace's woes, our away form is absolutely dazzling. I think we've won 8 out of 9 of our last away games. The only defeat coming at Old Trafford in that 2-0 loss towards the end of last season. There is no way that we do not win at Selhurst Park. The third reason that we're going to win this game, I'm going to do it. The reason is Michy Batshuayi. Whatever you think of his link-up play, whatever you think about him as a character, whatever you think about his overall game as a footballer, the guy knows how to score a goal. That is indisputable. He knows how to get the ball in the back of the net. And, you know, if you're scoring goals that clinch you the title, goals that win you games away in Madrid, you'd certainly know how to score against a very, very shaky looking Palace backline. Point 4 is because we have to win. It's as simple as that. We absolutely have to win this game. There is no doubt about it. There is no arguments to be had. This is a must-win fixture for Chelsea, particularly when you consider what else is happening in the league. By the time we kick off, Manchester United and Liverpool will have already played. They are rivals of ours. Someone's dropped points. We have to capitalise when other teams are dropping points. We currently have the exact tally that we had this time last season. After 7 games, we have the exact amount of points we went on to win the league. So there is no reason that we can't do it again. But games like this are a must-win. So there is no doubt about it. The reason we will win this game and the reason that we are going to smash Crystal Palace is because that is the only viable option. We must win. Point 5, and I've been saving this one because I could talk forever on this. Anyone who watches these videos regularly will know exactly what I'm going to say here. I'll give you a second. Can you guess? That's right. It's that doddering idiot Roy Hodgson. Antonio Conte does not lose games to Roy Hodgson. I think the last time they faced each other was a 1-1 draw when Hodgson was with England. Antonio Conte was Italy manager. It was a 1-1 draw in a friendly. It didn't mean anything. I think, actually, I've just remembered. I think Andros Townsend scored the goal for England that day. Yeah. What a day to remember. How have I remembered that? I have no idea where that came from. Sorry, I've thrown myself with that one. But yeah, Antonio Conte does not lose to Roy Hodgson. Chelsea do not lose to Roy Hodgson. This will not happen. He is a clown. He has no idea what he's doing. He should have retired from football about a decade ago. He is undoubtedly the worst ever England manager, and I hope that Palace go down, not because of anything to do with Palace. I quite like going there. I think it's a decent away day, and I love Jim Daly, but they've got to go. They've got to go because they got rid of De Boer, who I liked. They brought him in with a remit to change the way that Palace play football. He inherited an Allardyce team. They brought in an Ajax manager, gave him an Allardyce team and said, right, now play the Ajax way. They sacked him after 4 games. It was an appalling decision and one that I think they are going to live to regret. They brought him in with a remit to shake it up. He started trying to shake it up. It didn't quite go to plan immediately and they sacked him. There's no doubt that Roy Hodgson is going to lose 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. They're going to make the same decision again. I think they deserve to go down for getting rid of De Boer, but I equally think they deserve to go down because they employed my mortal enemy. So, another reason, the 5th reason, and the strongest reason that Chelsea are going to win tomorrow is, Roy Hodgson. So, there we have it. They are my 5 reasons why Chelsea are going to beat Crystal Palace tomorrow. I'm really confident. I know, all the signs point to a Chelsea win, which can often mean that things don't go your way. Palace will have the game of their life. They'll score their first goals of the season and nick the 3 points. Not going to happen. I just can't see a world in which that happens. But comment below, do you agree with my reasons? And also comment below if you think that I've got it completely wrong and you think tomorrow there could be an upset on the cards. Go on, you Blues.